Hey, welcome back to the Explainer from Motorcar channel. We're so glad you're here. We're all about making things simple and clear, so let's get right to it. All right, today we're tackling something I think we've all seen, maybe even felt a little personally. You know, the boss's favorite. It's a classic workplace situation, and it can really change the whole vibe of a team. I mean, really think about it for a second. Can you picture someone right now, that one person who just always gets the cool projects, gets away with being late, or gets all the praise while everyone else is working just as hard? Yeah, it happens everywhere. Well, you know what? English actually has a very specific and kind of colorful phrase just for that person. It's called a blue-eyed boy. And it describes that person who's so well liked by someone in charge. You know, a boss, a professor, a coach, that they get all this special treatment that nobody else does. And here's the really cool part, especially if you're learning Indonesian. There is a perfect equivalent. We're not just talking about a similar idea here. It's a direct, spot-on match. So in English, we say blue-eyed boy. In Indonesian, it's anak amas. And anak amas literally means golden child. How perfect is that? Both phrases just paint this incredible picture of someone who is seen as precious, valuable, and maybe, just maybe, a little untouchable. So, okay. It's one thing to know the phrases, but how do they actually sound when people use them? Let's check out some real examples. So you can just imagine this, right? Two coworkers talking by the water cooler, and one of them says this in Indonesian, probably shaking their head a little. And look at that. The English version lines up perfectly. It's a direct swap. You can feel the exact same hint of frustration in both languages. It's uncanny. But wait. This next one is where we get to the really juicy part. Listen to this example. In Indonesia, it uses a synonym, anak kesayangan, which is like saying the beloved child or darling. And that right there is the most important clue. See, this isn't about being the best employee. It's about being the favorite, even when you mess up. It's about being protected. This brings us to a really, really important point. Because using this idiom, well, it's not always a compliment. There's a whole other layer of meaning here, a subtext that you've got to understand if you're going to use it right. So here's the big takeaway. When you call someone a blue-eyed boy or an anak emas, you're probably not being sincere. It's almost always a bit sarcastic. You're not saying they're good. You're saying they're just the favorite. You're pointing out that they get advantages they didn't really earn. It's a clever, subtle critique. So, I'll just leave you with this thought. Now that you know what it really means, who's the anak emas in your world? I bet someone just popped into your head, didn't they? Hey, thanks for learning with us here on The Explainer. We really appreciate it. We'll see you next time for another quick breakdown.
Thank you for watching this video. Hopefully useful. Don't forget to like and subscribe.